Hi, I'm Serena Verona. Welcome to Magical Unichrome. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aries for the month of November. This is a timeless reading, so if you're not hearing it in that time frame, the messages that are for you will be given to you in the time that they're supposed to be, so no worries about that. This is a general reading, so take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. Those messages that don't resonate are for other people. There will be genders on some of these cards. You can ignore the genders, they're irrelevant. And some meanings may be reversed, so bear that in mind. So today I'm going to kick off the reading with 3 cards from the Gospel of Aradia deck. I'm then going to pull a round of tarot from the Crow Tarot. And then I'm going to pull a round of clarifiers from the Santa Muerte deck. For my Patreon members, I'm going to pull another round of clarifiers from the Everyday Witch Mini Tarot. I'll pull 3 cards from the Raven's Wand Oracle. I'll do a charm reading, and then I'll pull a final message from the Activation Sacred Geometry deck. So if you are not one of my Patreon members and you would like to be, there's a link in the description box below. You can jump over there, and for as little as $3 a month, you can get all of my extended readings, and those are also early access. So you'll get them first, and they'll be longer. Great. Also, if you are interested in merchandise like fun t-shirts, you can. My Teespring link is also in the description box below. You can go check out some fun stuff out there as well. So I have pre-shuffled all the decks, I've done my meditation, and I've asked for guidance. So let's get started. Okay, 3 cards from the Gospel of Aradia Oracle deck. So I'll break this off. Just gonna do a little shuffle to warm up the cards, and then we'll pull 3. Strega, nice. Somewhat similar to the Magician card in the tarot. About using your powers. Taboo. Ooh, this card is about not conforming when it's painful to you. It's about walking your own path. And hierarchy. So there are different kinds of hierarchies. There are hierarchies that are dominator hierarchies, which are almost always not beneficial to anybody but the people at the top. And there are also growth hierarchies, which are a good way to test how you are progressing in your life. So we'll talk about that a little more as we pull more cards and figure out what that means for you. And on the bottom of the deck, we have sisterhood, which is beautiful. There may be women in your life who need you, or you may need the women in your life, or it may also be men. Like I said, gender is usually irrelevant in a tarot reading. So we will look at some more cards and get a better idea of how that is relevant. All right, let's move on to the Crow Tarot, and we'll pull some cards here. Move the deck just a little bit with a shuffle. All right, kicking off the tarot round, we have the 10 of Wands. Aries, you've been carrying some burdens. Maybe time to lay those down. We've got the Page of Cups. So a message may be coming to you that may be emotional. Maybe a message of love. Doesn't have to be romantic love. And we've got the 8 of Swords. So you're tying yourself up in knots a bit here. Aries, let's we've got some stuff going on. Let's pull the next row here. And a bit of a burden. Oh, Queen of Cups. Okay. Feeling like your emotions have been the burden. Your emotions are what are tying you up and keeping you bound. And you may be the person sending the message of love. I feel like this Queen of Cups is you, Aries. If it's not, that's fine. It could be someone in your life who's important to you. It could be a mother or a wife or a sister. We have sisterhood here. It could easily be a sister. This is a lovely card to pull for the middle of the spread. This is the victory card, the 6 of Wands. I think you're going to be fine in the end, but we'll get to the end when we get to the end, right? We've got the Nine of Wands. You've been fighting this battle. I'm seeing all this struggle here, all this pain in taboo. This hand, if you can see, is bleeding. And next to the Queen of Wands, I feel like these cards really go together. The Queen of Cups, excuse me. The Queen of Cups is a woman who feels things very deeply. There's been all this burden, all this struggle, all this fighting. But you got a nice row going here. So let's pull our next row. Got Death, so change is coming. Which is good. It looks like change is something you need. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone who comforts in times like these, right? They're a leader. Interesting, it's on the same row with hierarchy. They're usually at the top of the hierarchy, right? But the Hierophant paired with the Queen of Cups makes me think servant leader, someone who understands that their position as a leader is to take care of those who do not have the power that they have. Oh, lovely. We're going to end this round of tarot with the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning. It could be in love. It could be in career. We'll pull another round of clarifiers here. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So here's what I'm getting so far for you, Aries. You've been through a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of being bound up. There's a lot of burdens to carry. There's a lot of fighting that's been done, but change is coming. You're going to use this deep emotion, whether it's yours or someone else's, to step into what you really want to do. And that's what's going to lead you to this Ace of Wands, is you getting over this taboo. Maybe you've been carrying these burdens because someone has told you you need to carry them and you feel the guilt of not doing so. You're going to step away from that. Things are going to change. I'm not going to say it'll be painless, but things will change. And you're going to move into this leadership role where you understand pain. You've been through this pain, so you understand it. So you're a comforter, and you're going to do what's best for you. This victory, I feel so much, is linked with this death. Whatever it is you feel you need to do, you're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to make that change, and you're going to lead to this beautiful new beginning. So let's pull another round of clarifiers, get a little more detail. Oh, when I was shuffling this deck, cards were popping out like crazy. So we've got the Six of Swords. That's great. You're moving away from those burdens that you're carrying. That Ten of Wands, all those burdens, you're moving away from that with the Six of Swords. It won't be easy. The journey will not be easy. But you're going to do it. And it's going to lighten your load. All right. Oh, we have the Tower with the Page of Cups. So the Page is about messages. It's about being new to something. This tower is going to fall whether you tear it down or not. But because it's in line with this victory card, I think you're going to decide whatever this message of love is, it's going to make you it's going to help you make this decision to tear down this tower. This tower of burdens, this tower goes along with these three cards here that are really making your life difficult. And the Hermit. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so you've been bound up with this Eight of Swords here, and being bound up in the Eight of Swords is almost always self-bondage. You've decided that you can't move. You've decided that you're trapped. But you're not really. You're not really. You can see the bindings on this raven are very loose. You're going to take some time with this Hermit card. And this is major arcana. You're going to take some time with this Hermit card and think about what you've been through and what you want to do. And it's going to lead up to this victory point. It's going to lead to this Tower. You're going to take the time you need to figure out that this bondage is self-imposed. And then you're going to tear down that Tower. All right, let's go on to the next row. This is good. This is a lot of work, but you're doing it. You're doing this work. The Three of Cups. This is wonderful to go with the Queen of Cups. This is a celebration. This is good friends, good times, having something to celebrate. Because you are such a loving soul, or surrounded by loving souls, you really do have people who support you and love you and will be celebrating with you when you reach this victory. I love that it's right next to this victory card. Let's pull another. The High Priestess. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. The High Priestess is all about intuition, and it's about making plans. It's about understanding mysteries, and I love that it's right above the Hierophant card. You have a lot of spiritual strength and spiritual ability, and you can channel that. You may even be looking at some sort of venture into being a spiritual advisor or a spiritual leader. These two cards together, I love. And with the Victory card, this is like, even if you're not looking into becoming a spiritual advisor, you have a lot of spiritual power. And that goes with the Strega card up here. Strega means witch in Italian. And it's like I said, it's akin to the Magician card. You've got these cards of power sitting here. Even the Queen of Cups is, she's a queen. You have these cards of power. You are not in a place where you are hopeless and helpless like this Eight of Swords is leading you to believe. You have this power, and you're going to pull it out, and you're going to tear this tower down. It's not going to fall down on you. You're going to tear it down with this power. All right. Let's pull another and finish off this row. The King of Swords. Awesome. I like that with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is, they often call it the Wounded Warrior card. It's you fought many battles and you have never given up, and you are still holding the line. You are still standing strong. You are still standing up for yourself. I love this King of Swords because, paired with this card, because he is definitely someone who stands up for himself. He doesn't take crap. He's very much a bringer of justice. He is very much an intellectual. He's very much someone who is well educated. So I like that that's paired with this Wounded Warrior, because not only are you not giving up, not only have you continued the fight, but you've used your intellect to do so, and you've come out stronger. You've reached king status here. All right, let's move to the next row. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about good times. It's about being surrounded by loved ones. It's about happy memories. Now it's paired with the Death card. So for some of you, I'm feeling like that means you're going to return to these happy times. You're going to return to these people who loved you. You're going to return to that mindset and that life that made you so happy. For others of you, I think it means you've been sticking around in this difficult situation because you did have happy times, because there were people around you who made you happy, but that's over. So I think even there might be a third group in here where both is true. You stuck around because you had this, but it's gone, but now you're going to move to a new situation where you have this happiness again. Okay? All right, another card. Seven of Pentacles. So you have been in this hermit mode up here. You've been thinking about what you want. You've been thinking about what you want, the Six of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles is about making preparations for the long term. Like you have long-term goals in mind and you are planting the seeds for that. I think you've been doing that because of this Hermit card and because of the Six of Cups. I really feel like it's related to these two cards. This has been on your mind. What you really want to do has been on your mind, and you may even have been taking action towards it, but definitely the seeds are planted. It take a while before you're able to harvest, but the seeds are planted. And let's pull one final one on this round of clarifiers. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. It's giving and taking. You've been in this situation where you have been giving and giving and giving, and now it's time for some reciprocity. I like the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups framing this row. I really like it. Sixes are overcoming difficulties, and you're going to do that. You're going to get past this nonsense that's been holding you back. You're going to charge forward with this spiritual power, and you're going to get to a place where you're not just giving, but you're also receiving. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. This is a message about your passion. So you've got some messages coming in that are going to help clarify this stuff that's been tripping you up. You're going to figure it out. You're going to use your power, and you're going to move forward to something you really want. So that's it for the YouTube reading. If you would like, you can jump over to Patreon and you can become one of my members over there for as little as $3 a month, and you'll get the extended reading with the 3 more decks and the charms. And if not, that's great. We'll see you in the next reading. Bye.